Bonjour. Guess where we are? No, we're not in Italy. We have made it into France. We are no longer in Spain. Look how beautiful this river is behind me. Just having a little walk into town. We are in a place called Oloron Sainte Marie. I hope that's correct, something like that. So we left Jaca. Obviously we didn't spend 2 nights there, just the 1 night. It got really busy. All of a sudden a lot of flies as well, so tried to move on, get across the border, and here we are. So we're walking into town. The parkup that we're in is beautiful. I'll drop some footage of it here. Only small, 7 places, but it's got everything. It's got electric, water, and water dump. And as soon as I pulled in, there was someone from Jaca waving at me. For some reason they thought that the van was 50 years old. Don't know how that's possible. But I corrected them and said, no, it's 30, not 50. 1993. Hope you can still see me, it's gone very dark. So we'll walk into town, have a little look, probably get a snack, need some supplies for the van, and I need to do some work and some editing, because this will undoubtedly become part of our second video diary. So hopefully you've already seen one. Hope it was okay, and let the journey continue. Hey, good afternoon, welcome back. So this morning we got up early. I decided to do a longer drive today, 3.5 to 4 hours, and we are just south of Bordeaux at the moment in a fantastic spot. Again, found it on Park for Night. We are right by the edge, the banks of the Garonne river, just outside Lestiac sur Garonne. Again, I'll pop a link below. I'll spin the camera around and you can see exactly where we are and the location we've got. You can see the van behind me, and boom, this is the view from the van. I believe we'll probably, subject to the cloud, get quite a good sunset this evening, which will be nice. So I'm just getting caught up with Koa by my feet in his lead, because that's the other good thing. Hey, Mr. Koa. The other good thing here is that there is so much space around us. He can go on his long lead, so he has lots of room to roam around. But I can't let him off. That was the plan. I really wanted him to be able to go swimming, but as you can see by the river, it's got quite a bit of a current to it, and it's very muddy. It's not very pretty actually, but it's still a fabulous location, and we're going to set up camp, do some work, have a shower, and just relax. We're going to spend the night here, and yeah, let's see what the afternoon and sunset brings. So good morning, and we are certainly not where we left you by the river. Obviously in that footage I showed and explained that we were super lucky to witness what they call the MASCARET, which is where a metre-high wave from the sea comes down the river. Now I thought initially that I was super lucky and it was a once-in-a-year event. It turns out it happens a few times over the course of the year, but anyway, we were lucky enough to see it. And that was beautiful. But of course then people left, and the last guy to leave said to me, he said, the river's going to get high tonight. You should be okay there, but it's going to get high. So I was like, okay, thanks for telling me. And the ground was super dry. There's a little bit of mud, I don't know, maybe 20 meters in front of us, where obviously the water has come up to. But before the wave came down the river, it was so low. I mean, you could see the difference in the height from obviously the green vegetation and then the mud banks to the river. But anyway, off everybody went, and slowly but surely the river got higher and higher and higher, obviously with the force of the water and the amount of water coming down the river after the wave had passed. So I got myself a marker on the far bank and watched this tree trunk slowly but surely be taken over by the height of the water till it had gone. Then it reached what was the level I could see of the mud bank to the green trees, bushes, the flora and fauna, if you will. And then in front of me, it was pretty high. And I was like, it's not worth the risk. So I quickly packed up and moved. So yeah, interesting. But it does mean I didn't get anything to do with any footage of sunset or anything like that, which is the reason I went there, because it's meant to be beautiful and it looked like it would have been beautiful. But yeah, we had to pack up and skedaddle pretty quickly. So we've ended up last night, therefore having to find somewhere last minute, not planned. We've ended up in a glamorous supermarket car park, which isn't glamorous at all, but it served its purpose. It's clean, it's concrete, it's not going to flood. And of course the benefits from being in a supermarket is you have the supermarket to go shopping, which I have done. Tonight we are going to be having a kind of like basic Thai chicken curry. Maybe I'll show you how that goes. But of course it does mean you get to use the facilities in the supermarket. So very quick toilet break in there this morning, and we are now off towards Poitiers, I believe it's called, and I've decided tonight it's going to be the first night I'm actually going to pay to stay somewhere. Plug in the van, full electrics, full on. Definitely need to get the Hoover out because this young man who's trying to get past me, come say hello, come say hello, here he is, good boy, morning. This little man's fur is absolutely everywhere, so we need to get the Hoover out and have a bit of a tidy up, don't we? And although we have been keeping clean, having showers, nothing like using somebody else's, eh? He wants to jump out and go and run. You're in a car park, you're not getting out. No, sorry, not here. So that's it. So we're gonna pop into the supermarket, do what we've got to do, and then off ski. So we will see you when we get to our next destination. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Ciao. Hello, hello. So just had a thought whilst we are en route from the lovely supermarket park up last night to hopefully what looks like a very nice paid camping site for this evening, and that is obviously that Koa needs to see a vet at some point between now and when we get the ferry on the 4th of October from Dieppe to Newhaven. So I just had a quick scan on Google. We've got about an hour's drive left to go, and there's a vet that's open. It's Saturday today, by the way, if you're wondering what day we're on. There is a vet that's open, which is just a 6-minute detour off of the route. So I figured, why not give it a go? Let's see if we swing by, if they can administer, it's a tapeworm tablet that he needs, and obviously then a certificate to say that he's had it. And the rules are that he has to have it no less than 24 hours and no more than 120 hours, so that's 5 days. So working out the timings, if we can get it done today, that's fine. It's at the lower end or the upper end, not sure which one it is. But we're certainly within the 5-day period. But if not, obviously it'll be the first priority on Monday, so that obviously we don't run out of time. So let's see, what are we looking at? Sat nav 15 minutes and we should be at the vet that hopefully is going to be open. Fingers crossed. Well, we made it, but it's closed. I guess I can't blame Google. I guess it would be the business for not updating their business details. But yeah, thank God it was only a 6-minute detour. Onwards. So here we are, this is us for tonight. Camping du Futur. I will put a link below to this. We've already checked in, already parked up, we're just coming back. We've taken Koa out for a walk, so whilst we're heading back in, let's show you what we've got. Obviously reception just there on the left hand side. There is a little snacks slash cafe bar as well, which has obviously got set opening times. There's a little menu. It's takeaway only, but if you don't want to cook, you can get a snack and take it back to your van, your tent, your chalet, whatever you've brought or hired. There's the area when you're leaving for emptying waste, etc. But I mean, I have to say I've not used many sites, but this one is super well kept. It's absolutely beautiful. It's only small. I think there's about 50 pitches in total, and they don't all have electric and water. We've taken one with electric and water, but it's really, really pretty. Let's just pop through here. You can see all over the place there's little picnic benches dotted, and obviously in the summer areas for barbecuing. But again, we found this on Park for Night. We've paid €25. That's me, the dog, the van, water, electric, and use of all the facilities, which I have to say are really, really good. So this area is where you could come to do your washing up if you are cooking and you don't want to use your van. And it's really funny that every area looks the same. It's a bit IKEA-ish, but it's so clean. And we've got in here the toilet block, ladies that way, and the communal men's and women's this way. But again, really, really clean, tidy, lovely facilities. Co's just going to check you're not drinking out of the bowl. And if we go around the other side, we have the showers, which I've already checked out because I need one. If we go in here, this is the amazing shower block, and I'll just pop inside one of these. I won't go too far in because I have got Koa with me. Oh, that's just a sink, that one. And again, you can see they've got mother and baby, his and hers. But if you look in, let's show you inside one. You have your little shower area, and sink. Co's just checking it out again, making sure it's up to his standards. Just show you inside one. Oh. And you go in. There's me, hello. Little sink, and then the shower around the side. So yes, really good facilities, really, really clean. And then there's this central area, and all the pitches go around the edge. You can see it's pretty quiet. There's not many people in, and I did ask for a pitch away from others, mainly for Koa, so I can put him on one of his long leads, which they gave me, which is very nice. But then directly behind us we have chickens, so that's keeping him amused so far. Like I say, we've already parked up. We haven't really set up yet, but we've parked up and just got straight out to take Koa for a walk. But here's the doctor, nice bit of shade from the trees, and the chickens are gone at the moment, but I'm sure they'll be back later. So that is the end of video diary blog vlog thingy majiggy number 2. We are what, halfway through France. I don't know if I'm going to film every stop in France. What's the plan? Le Mans or just under Le Mans tonight, and then a choice of 2 really. Either push on up to just outside Dieppe, which would give us a night off, no need to do so much driving, or have another stop midway. Not 100% sure. We'll see what the weather's like, we'll see how we're feeling, but yet again, I mean, I've got a jumper on today, but not needed. Look at it, it's every day has just been wonderful, absolutely amazing. So thank you for watching, if you are still watching. And what's that thing about, I don't know, liking and subscribing, and there's some little bell that you have to press or something, I don't know. If you want to do it, great. Apparently it helps, I don't know. But that's it. We will either see you just before we get on the ferry, maybe Dieppe or something like that, or the next time you see us will actually be in the UK. Wow. See you soon.